I want to talk about how important data and numbers are to your firm, and specifically like how you implemented this Jumbotron, what you do with it, and how it's applicable to, you know, smaller law firms who want to make better decisions.
So it's chapter 3 in our book. It's the longest chapter. John wrote most of it. It's probably the gem, one of the gems in the book. I had a call today from a lawyer in Atlanta who didn't know their numbers, wanted to hire John to do his little Jumbotron for him. That's actually turning into a thing. John's in Ohio right now working with a firm since the book started, doing some professional coaching. Wasn't planned, Nick. It wasn't part of the vision, but it's happening. Yeah. And it's gratifying. But, you know, people don't know their numbers. And I asked the same questions. I said, well, okay, what's your most profitable type of case? I don't know. Well, what's your average fee? I don't know. What's your average turnaround for a case? I don't know. How many cases have you signed up this week? I don't know. How about last week? I don't know. All right, how about in 2020? I don't know. How about 2019? I don't know. Now I could take this on, and you get my point. Mm-hmm. And that was me when my father-in-law started sitting me down in the mid-2000s, early 2000s, and asked me about my business. I didn't have any idea. All I knew is that I had money in the bank. I was able to pay bills, and that's really it. You know, my secretary said, we need a new copier. Do we have enough money in the bank for a new copier? Yeah. All right, buy one. There was no thought. Now, no matter what the question, we run the data to see if it's a smart move, whether it's going into a new area, whether it's going into a new city, whether it's expanding practice, whether it's hiring people, whether it's how much should we pay, what are our projections for 2020? How much money are we going to make in 2020? And divide that by 52 weeks and let me know every week if I'm on track or am I off track. Now, if I'm off track more than 2 or 3 weeks in a row, I do something. If I'm on track, I can check that box and move on to the next issue. Because every week we all have issues. And we're big at following up and we're big at accountability and we're big at solving our issues. And without the numbers, I have no idea how you do that. So my scorecard has grown from one piece of paper to probably 10. I look at it once a week on Tuesday mornings at 8:30, 90 minutes, same day, same time, never late. And if I'm out of town, I do it. And if I can't be there, my team does it without me. My executive team is now 8 people. And that's where I know if things are going well or not going well. That's when, if I'm sitting on a desert island with a plane and a butler and a chef, do I have to shoot back to Detroit, or can I stay for another week? The Jumbotron is supposed to tell you how you're doing in the game of practicing law. Just like a football player looking up the scoreboard to see how many seconds are left, how many timeouts are left, what's the score, all right? That's what it is for lawyers.